Okay, everybody remembers the vase I just showed you in the other video. Here's the actual 3D printer. You guys have seen these. These are on the 4th floor. And here it is. It's printing something. It's actually taking the filament, the plastic from back here. There's the filament back there. It's in a big spool. You see it back there? That's a spool of filament. And it comes up over this little white tube, and it comes down into here, and then it melts it, and it starts to print it into whatever shape we need it printed in. And that's it right there. It's really thick. I mean, it's really thin right now, but it's about to build it up, because it does layer by layer by layer by layer until it builds up the whole thing. That's why something like this takes 4 to 5 hours to print. Let's go around the room. I'm going to show you some of the cool things that we've printed on the 3D printer. Okay, up here in our makerspace, we have a little cleaning area with our brooms and our vacuum and everything, but we needed something so that our broom wouldn't fall over. So here's our broom right here. It keeps falling over, so now we can just go ahead and push it, and look, it clamps into the wall. Here's a little hook that we 3D printed for the little feather duster to hang on. Cool stuff, huh? One of the things I always want you to focus on is it useful? You know, we want to print things that are going to be used. We don't want to print things that are just going to go in the garbage. But also, I don't mind printing things that are beautiful too. Like if you're going to print something and put it on a shelf because it's really cool, and that's great too. But let's take a look around at some other things that we've 3D printed. Okay, back over here to the makerspace. We have all these things that hold our screwdrivers and our pliers. Those are all plastic, these guys here. They were all printed on a 3D printer. Here's some more things. Here's another hook that we're just working on right now. It's going to be to hold up a big tool that we have. And if we go down here, this is where we put all of our little drill bits, get stored into this 3D printed thing. Here's a little pencil holder that we 3D printed. If we go over here to the wall, this is where we keep our remote control for the TV, right here, TV. And this is our Apple TV. And we made it so it has a little place here so it can hold the remote and everything. And that's all printed on the 3D printer. Isn't that cool? Okay, so weren't those some cool things? Now everything you see was, you know, we had to think of it in our brain, and then we had to design it using some CAD software. Not necessarily the software you're about to try on your iPad. That's a very simple software, but you'll get an introduction to it. And then once we design it, then we print it, we try it, make sure it's working, everything, and sometimes we need to modify it and reprint it. But that's how we do it, and it's really cool. It's like living in the future.